All right, everybody, we got another installment of Prep Talk Weekly. I'm Tyrell.
I'm Desmond.
I'm Marcus.
And we have the do-it-all running back from the Bolles School, Mr. FREW. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, Coach. Just hanging in there.
Yes, sir. All right, so glad we got you in here, man. You know, I've been following you for a couple of years now. You know what I'm saying? We've seen each other a few times, so really happy to finally get you on the interview and kind of pick your brain about some things. So first things first, I want to congratulate you on a very, very solid season so far. I don't have the exact stats in front of me, but last time I saw, I think you were north of 400 yards rushing, and you had about a 5.8 yard average, which is healthy any way you slice it. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So the first thing I kind of wanted to touch on, I don't know if you guys have anything you wanted to, before we get into the questions, did you have anything you wanted to ask Kate?
Man, not anything I want to ask, but man, I just gotta give my props to you, man. You're a hell of a player, man. I just gotta put that out there.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
We were talking.
Yeah, I echo that as well, man. Super talented. Love watching your film. Yeah. Definitely was impressive, and definitely looking forward to your future. Before we get into some sports questions, I do want to kick it off with something I found pretty interesting on your huddle profile. Intellectual brutality in the classroom and on the field separates me from most athletes. I don't settle. I push myself until I excel, and I pride myself on being mentally and physically tough. First of all, I love that. I thought that was something I've never seen on a huddle intro on any page, and I just want you to break down a little bit of what that intellectual brutality. What does that mean? I like that.
Well, with intellectual brutality, Coach Hoagland actually brought that up to us before a game, and like he was giving us a pregame speech, trying to get the team going, and he mentioned intellectual brutality, and that just kind of like stuck with me, and how that like you push through light in all aspects of life. You be successful in all aspects of life, whether it's in the classroom, with your marriage, with on the football field, every aspect of life. You push through, you work for it, you're smart with everything, and just intellectual brutality, just being brutal on the field, just so focused and determined with everything you can. And I look at a little sign every single day in my room that says intellectual brutality. Just keeps me going.
I love it, man. You need to trademark that and put it on the t-shirt, man. That's
I'm
awesome.
telling you, we got the full definition. All right, awesome. So just kind of how me and you met, Kate. I met you at the Birch Sports Camp, right? I feel probably almost 2 years ago now, but kind of my first introduction to you, and I was like, this kid is quick, man. And we just put it out there. I'm sure you always get it, man. This dude is really good for a white boy. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yes,
I know you get that. Yeah. So
yes, sir.
I said, God, he out there cooking folks, and that's just kind of what drew me to you. I was like, man, you could see your work ethic out there. You can see, you wanting to be good at your craft and kind of putting in the time to do that. So that's kind of what kind of stuck out for me. And I followed you. So it looks like, you've gotten better as far as your route running, and things of that nature. Cause I remember that was one of the things that I had kind of seen when you were at the Birch camp. You were getting choppy with your steps, but now I'm seeing you getting out and going. So I've definitely seen the progression over the time I've been watching you. So just kind of talk about and then also what in the spring we had the Under Armour, what was it, the UC report camp at Providence. So just talk about how these camps have kind of helped you kind of see where you stack up against other competition, push you to be better, just things of that nature. Just talk about the camps and kind of what you get out of those.
Well, I really love and enjoy the competitive aspect of going to a camp, seeing where I rack up against kids in the area, and also kids like from other parts of the state. Like that's really good, just seeing, where my skill set is with them. But with COVID now, that's kind of getting in the way of everything. I'm not being able to go to these camps I want to go to.
Right.
So I'm just staying on top of everything I can whenever I can, just so in my mind, I don't want anyone else to be better than me. Everyone else is working, everyone else is having the same mindset. I just got to keep working.
Most definitely. Did you guys
That's
want to?
awesome,
All
man.
right.
I love
Yeah.
that work
Yeah.
ethic. Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah. Oh, my bad, Desmond. Kate, I wanted to ask you, with such a lot of with a lot of talent here in the area, um, you don't really hear your name brought up too much within that talent. Um, do you feel slightly underrated, or do you have a chip on your shoulder just because you don't hear your name out there?
I do. I do, but I don't really let it get to me. I just let it fuel me, and I don't really show it. But I mean, I'm just here to play football. That's my job. Just got to run the ball. So I definitely play with a chip on my shoulder. I would say that.
Most definitely.
I love it, man. I think that's critical. And I think that's one of the things that's going to help you excel to the next level, having that mindset. See, you're a very mature kid, very tough, hardworking, dedicated kid. Do you have a military background, or where does that mentality come from?
Um, I mean, my parents, they've raised me, but I do have a little bit of a military background. My brother is currently in the military. Um, both of my grandpas were in the military, and I mean, I've been thinking about maybe pursuing like one of the academies, playing football there. That'd be a big honor. But so a little bit of a background in the military, yes, sir.
Absolutely. That's
I can
awesome.
see. Now that you mentioned,
Yeah,
I can see you in one of them triple option offenses getting busy.
yeah, yeah. And Kate, I had one more question for you. I know Corky Rogers passed, I think last year. Uh, what was his coaching like to you, and how has that influenced you today?
I never got the chance to play under Corky Rogers, but just his legacy and seeing like last year, our seniors were the last group of football players to ever play under Corky Rogers, and being around them, um, they definitely they set the standard. They led the team very well, and it was you could tell that it was a different type of mentality and vibe out on the football field just with those type of players. And anytime I had the chance to talk to Coach Rogers, um, awesome guy, and he actually knows my dad, but he definitely influenced and wanted everybody to do good.
Most definitely, man. We me that all three of us, we know Corky pretty well, man. We just playing in the city. We played at Mandarin, so we played bowls a good bit of times, and we saw Corky always had a very competitive team, obviously with all the state championships, discipline. I mean, just the same brand of football year in and year out. So I didn't get a chance to actually meet him in person, but I've heard nothing but great things. So most definitely. So just kind of, I don't want to move on from that. If anybody, did you guys have anything else on that? All right. So now let's get into this season, man. Let's talk about the Creekside game. The only loss of the year for you guys. Just kind of from your, I was listening to it on the radio. I was riding back from another game. I was listening to it on 1010 Excel. So shout out to those guys for the coverage. But just if I remember correctly, it went to overtime. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So that game went to overtime, and I was just listening to it, and they were like, oh, they were going crazy. So just talk about that game from your perspective. That seemed like that was probably the biggest game of the year for you guys to that point, or I don't know if you feel like there's a bigger game this year, but that seemed like that was a pretty big game for you guys. Just kind of walk us through that game and kind of the ebbs and flows from your perspective.
Well, Creekside, they came out really physical, and we knew it was going to be a really tough game from the start. And they executed. They made plays. We made plays, and we just couldn't execute on every little bit, every little play, and they just kind of got the best of us that game.
Yeah. Do you feel like you guys maybe do you feel like you guys took them lightly, or just because, like, Creekside, they've been getting better every year, but not, they're not known for knocking off a Bolles caliber team, you know what I mean? So do you feel like you guys, they kind of shocked you guys in a way, or kind of, you know anything like that?
The game definitely humbled us, and it just like the UC game last year. It really did just humble us, and but we knew Creekside was going to be a good team. Like we watched their film, everything about them, and we knew it was going to be a physical game, and it was going to be a dogfight, and it was. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, I was just about to ask you a similar situation last year where you lost to UC. Do you think that type of loss could propel you to a state championship game?
Oh yes, sir. The especially the loss to UC. That was a probably. I mean, we say this like how we don't think we would have made it to the championship if we didn't lose to UC. That was kind of like the best thing to happen to us, and it really, like I said, like it humbled us and woke us up. We came in there and thinking like that we were all that, and then got humbled real quick. And it definitely did propel us to do better and execute better on every little aspect of the game. So yes, sir, it did.
Most definitely.
With that, it seems like since that Creekside game, it seems like you're starting to really heat up and kind of getting your own personal zone with 138 yards against St. Augustine, and then following back up against Trinity Christian. So I'm sorry, 138 yards against Trinity Christian and 216 against St. Augustine. So it seems like you're really heating up
My goodness.
over these last couple of weeks. So what's been, was that a charge up for you? Was that kind of that first hit in the season where you're like, I need to do more for the team to carry us a bit? What kind of played into that these last couple of weeks?
Just doing just the whole team, really doing our thing. Nothing really, just for me. It's really everything just like a team effort. And my special thanks to O-line. The O-line, they've been picking up. They've been doing everything really good, opening up holes for me and the other backs. But just a team effort on all sides of the ball.
You got to go get them boys some cheeseburgers or something, man.
Yeah, some Chick-fil-A or something.
Golden Corral, do something.
Buffet for sure.
I buy them their favorite gas station snack every single week before the game. So
There we go. There we go.
There you go. You know how to
that's
take
why
care of
the
them
holes are
boys.
so big. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They're looking forward to that snack. Okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So real quick, with that, let's talk a little bit about the next level. Where do you see yourself at in college? Do you see yourself for? Because you got great hands. You're able to kind of run routes and things out of the backfield. And then you're also really, really fantastic running back. So where do you see yourself at the next level? Kind of slot receiver, running back, a little bit of both. What's your preference?
I would prefer to stay at running back, but if a college coach comes at me and says that I would like you to play this position, then I'd be very open to playing whatever. I mean, I definitely want to play at the next level, and but I mean, I'd want to play the next level. I want to stay at running back, but I'm open to anything.
Okay. Just talk a little bit about talk a little bit of that. I'm sorry. Did I cut one of y'all?
No, you good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah. Go ahead, Marcus.
No, I was just gonna ask Kate. I'm sorry for the back and forth. What is the feeling like playing for Bolles? Like, going back hell, Chipper Jones, Rocky Ross, Riley Skinner. Man, what is it like putting on that Bolles jersey?
It really is an honor like no other. Like Bowls is all about pursuing excellence, and that's what all the players and I like. That's what we're doing every single day, and just trying to. It is an honor, and we know that there's a great legacy that is you know, it's involved with like being a Bolles football player or a Bolles baseball player, Bolles track or everything. So we definitely are as Bolles students, especially with the academics of Bolles. It's a little more tough than any other school, but it is definitely it's an honor. But I wear a Bolles uniform with pride. So
Glad to hear
Yeah, like a lot of those guys. There's a lot of talent came through those uniforms, man. I know we were scared to play them boys.
it. So, Kay, what I was just gonna ask is kind of give us an update on the recruiting front. Like, what's going on with you in recruiting right now? Just for the people that don't know, just kind of give us an update.
well, I mean, no stars, nothing like that. But I am texting
which is
some coaches.
crazy. Let me throw that out there before you even go. 247, Rob, whoever y'all are completely missing the mark. So let me just throw that out there for my man.
That's a gem out there. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So yeah, no stars. But like my wide receiver Davis Ellis says, stars can't save you on the field. So whenever you get on the field, no matter how many stars you got, that's not going to help you. So
Exactly.
Can't save them ankles, man. Them stars can't save them ankles.
no, sir, they won't.
So you said you were texting you were texting somebody.
I've been texting just like a handful of schools. I've been texting the military academies, UConn, and a lot of Ivy leagues as well. Yale has probably been the most active Ivy League school that has been contacting me.
Okay, but no offers to this point.
No, sir, no
Okay.
offer.
So if any colleges that are listening out here, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? I mean, seriously, what are you waiting on?
Facts.
Offering. But so I just wanted to put that out there, man, because I've always felt since I met you, I've always felt that way about you. I remember I asked you last time, and that was kind of, you were like, yeah, nothing yet. We still waiting. Da, da, da. What are y'all colleges? What are y'all waiting on? Come get them.
Yeah, and especially for the fact, not only are you a fantastic athlete, but you're also a 4.0 student.
Great student. Great student.
On top of that, you got the mentality and makeup and mindset of somebody who's really going to come in and not only excel in the program and really work hard and make them proud, but just somebody who's going to take other people around them to another level just because they see your work ethic. So it's all in the process, man. It's going to come and everything happens for a reason. Your time is definitely on its way.
I definitely think it's coming. It's coming for you most definitely, and I'll be first person, man. Be so happy for you when it does. But so why are we here? Let's talk Baker County, and what we got. The slate we got coming up this Friday, man. Huge game, Baker County, 5-0. They feeling good about themselves, obviously. Heard the coach on the radio today, saying, it's going to be a packed house. If you want to, we're playing great football right now. Everyone is excited to come see Baker County play. The whole town shuts down. That kind of game. So just talk about what you've seen from Baker County and kind of, what kind of challenges they might present and your thoughts on that.
Well, everyone on our team, like we know, Baker is a very physical team, and they have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. And obviously, the environment is going to be a definite factor. They're gonna bring the whole town in, but I mean, we can't let it get to us. We just got to play Bolles football and do our thing.
With Baker County, and they have a stud running back themselves with Scooby Graham, I believe. How do you see his game and his talents and stuff like that? How do you see him faring against your defense?
Well, he's got a lot of talent. He's very agile and very fast as well. And I mean, I think our defense is a great defense, and on linebackers like Jack Pyburn and Mac Marone. It's gonna be a good show to see people like them line up and face each other.
I tried to bait you a little bit.
Yeah, with that, getting ready, kind of going into the game. I know you mentioned the environment, the atmosphere, with so many fans and things like that. So, what's your mindset going into the game, or what are you kind of mainly focusing on, and what are the things you hope to accomplish?
I just gotta just control the things that I can control. There's no point in me worrying about, oh, if this goes wrong, if this happens, this happens. That's just overwhelming myself for no reason. So I just gotta just stick to my assignments, do my plays right, and that's all I'm worried about.
Awesome.
Awesome, man. Great to hear. Did you guys have anything else for KADE?
Good. I'm excited to watch you play, man, and best of luck this weekend.
Most definitely. I know. Go ahead.
I got one more thing. I'm gonna break the ice because we were talking about this earlier. How many Christian McCaffrey questions do you get?
I get it a lot, but I mean, it's fine by me. I look up to him. He's got a really good game, and if I can be compared to him in any type of way, that's an honor.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, with that, who do you see, since you do get that, comparison line, who do you see yourself as, or who do you try to pattern your game now?
I would say Christian McCaffrey for some obvious reasons, and Tariq Cohen from the Bears, because him and Clyde Edwards-Helaire from
5'8".
Yes, sir.
All those short guys. So
I was about to say the height. Yeah, there you go. Find the things in common, which again goes to show you, it doesn't matter. And I believe both of those guys went to the smaller schools as well. So it all worked out. It all turned out in the end. And if you can play, one thing that I've always heard and I've always found to be true, if you can play, they'll find you no matter where you're at. So it's coming, and I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
All right, Kay, we appreciate you joining us on Prep Talk Weekly. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope the fans and people who watch our podcasts and watch our videos that they got to know you a little bit better personally and kind of your mindset. And man, we can't wait to see you on Friday. We'll be out there in full effect. So thanks so much for joining us, Kay. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Best of luck, and to everybody out there, go check out KADE FREW's highlight tape.
Yes, sir.
You're missing out on the treat if you haven't.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Kate. Thank you.
Take care, Kate.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.